All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Six Gear Cutlow. We checking back in. On this round, we're gonna discuss body position, why we use it, how to position your body for the turn and for cornering, and we're also gonna discuss position of the feet on the pegs. Right now, as you can see, this bike is on a kickstand here, right? So it's leaned a little bit to kind of mimic being in a corner. So the first thing we see is the bike isn't straight up, it's leaned a little bit. To get maximum traction of this bike, right? Let's say we're going into the corner and we're turning left. So the bike is leaning left. To get maximum traction on this bike, we want to keep the bike up as straight as possible. More contact patch on the ground means more of a chance the bike stays up. So instead of this bike leaning here, we want to have our body leaning more than the bike, so there's more of a contact patch on the ground. What's a contact patch? The contact patch is the patch of tire that meets the ground, right? So here we got a little less contact patch than here. Here is the maximum contact patch, which is why you do the most of your braking when the bike's standing straight up, right? So as you lean in more, the less you need to brake, which goes back to our trail braking principle. But we can lean our bodies more instead of leaning the bike more to keep more of a contact patch, which is why you see bikers in the corners leaning off the bike. It's not to look cool, even though it does look cool, but it's to keep more of a contact patch on the bike. Now we've explained the contact patch and why we lean off the bike, let's discuss foot position. Foot position on the peg. Some people ride up here, some people ride here, some people blah, blah, blah. Do whatever. The best foot position that you need to have going into the corners is balls of the feet on the pegs, or damn near up to the toes. The reason why you do that is so your toes are out the way when you're in the corner and you got the maximum ground clearance when you're taking turns, which is why they have these on the racing boots, because these will hit the ground before these do, hopefully, if you're positioned right. So your foot position into the corners, let's say we're going left, this is my left side, we want our foot all the way in this bad boy, right? Tucked in, gripping the bike as our knee comes out, so that if anything hits the ground, it'll be the toe in the magnesium slider patch, right? Now here on this other side, let's say we're leaning to the left, the foot position over here can be here to where it's locked back in to the I forgot what they call this, heel guards, right? It's locked into the heel guards, and your knees and all that is hugging this side of the bike when you're making that left turn. Now you switch to the right turn, we come up, our feet are here. We're going down the hill. This is when we do a large amount of trail braking, going down the hill. Now the tires are the temperature of the tires went down a little bit, so we're gonna take it easy, but we're gonna carry enough speed to be able to show you what this body position looks like, right? So as we approach the turns, we're getting our body position a little bit. Come on this side, get a little bit of body position on this side. All right, to the right. Now to the left. A little bit of body position. Not much is needed because we're not going that fast. Body position is almost always dependent on speed. All right? Almost always dependent on speed. The faster you go, the more you have to come off the bike. So as we lean into the left, come off the bike a little bit. Straight, we good, we can get down to the straights. We coming to the left, come off the bike a little bit. Now, like I said before, the whole idea behind this is to keep the bike up as straight as possible as we come into the turns, right? So we're not speeding through this. We're showing you how we get this done, right? So we're coming around to the left. We're gonna go down here. Not much body position is needed. Now as we come up to this little turn, Come off the bike a little bit of body position. As you first start doing this, you'll think that you're coming off the bike like crazy, but you're really not, which is why you need to get you a camera and study your position so you can know if you're doing it right, if you're coming off the bike too much, or if you're coming off the bike just enough. But these tools, and the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because these tools will save you while you're in the corners. They will save you in the corners. You got a contact patch on the ground and it'll keep the bike up. Alright? Now, when I scrape the pegs, that's because my body position isn't what it could be. Right? It could be better. It'll feel weird at first, but trust me, it's something you need to do. Right? These are things you need to practice on, which will enhance your riding skills and decrease your probability of taking a spill. So we're trying to enhance the riding skills while decrease the probability of us taking the spill. Now with the body position, you want to be ambidextrous. What does that mean? You want to be able to lean to the left just as good as you can lean to the right. Now, like most riders, I'm more comfortable to my left than I am to my right. So I spend a lot of time working on my right because I'm good money on the left for the most part. One of my previous videos, Peg Scraper University, I was coming around one corner and the peg scraped on me and scared the hell out of me. But the reason why I scraped the pegs up was because my body position just wasn't there. Alright? So right here, we're going to the left, come off that bike. Come off that bike. Going to the right, come off that bike. Coming back over to the left, come off that bike. Now a lot of your body position, if you like me and you got a big head, all you need is the head sometimes. Sometimes the head will get you everything you need, right? But it really depends on the bike too. With a naked bike where the pegs are a little bit lower, you might need to use a little more than the head. You might need to use more of the body. But in a nutshell, that's what your body position is, alright? You coming off the bike to keep the contact patch of the bike bigger, which decreases your probability of falling and taking a spilly, alright? So we discussed the body position, okay? We discussed why we do it. We discussed the proper way to do it and the proper foot position while you're doing your body position. So practice these skills, go over and 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 over, mile after mile after mile after mile after mile. Keep doing it until it feels comfortable. Does it feel completely comfortable with me? Hell no. That's why I'm out here, because it doesn't feel completely comfortable. But I'm doing it because I'm working and I'm trying to get better and trying to improve. So take these lessons, take these little tips that I give you and run with them. Use them, man, because these tips might save your life, playboy. This is 6th Gear Cutlow, and this is the second lesson for the day, man. Body position. Let me know if y'all got any questions, any tips. Drop them in a comment. Let's learn together, baby. We out here learning how to ride, all right? We learning how to survive. This your boy 6th Gear Cutlow, and I'm signing out, baby. Peace.